Welcome back again to another video. Blessings, namaste, and you are beautiful. Hope you're having a very beautiful day. In this video, I wanted to remind you not to get sold by the mind. The mind is going to try to sell you on things you should be paying attention to, things you should be following and keeping up with and doing and moving along with. See, that's the mind's trick, to keep you giving it attention. So it gives you something, a thought, a memory, whether it's in the past, in the future, some type of picture comes up in your frontal cortex, and you kind of react to it without really observing it for what it truly is and letting it be. So we buy what the mind tries to sell us. We buy into it when it says something like, hey, you should just stay home and not do nothing and watch TV all day, when you probably wanted to go out on a hike or go outdoors, get some fresh air or something, but it sold you on the idea that it's a good idea and it's a good thing, beneficial for you to do that. So see, that's how it does that, and it does that with everything. It does that with food. It tries to sell you on why you should eat this tasty, delicious, sugary thing, and in your heart, in your true self, how that's just not gonna be good for you. You're just gonna get a sugar rush and get like a crazy stimulus, but then you're gonna go back to being in a state of lack because you didn't ground yourself on a deeper awareness, so that you're not attached to those temporary sales, things that we buy from the mind. And the mind sells us on the past, it sells us on the future, why you should worry and have anxiety about the future and stress over the past, and feeling guilty. Is just constantly giving you stuff, and we're buying into it. We're always buying into it. And a lot of the times we take this mind, this thoughts, this energy, and we follow it, and we feel that that's our life, that that's the reality, when those are just ideas and thoughts of the mind, when there's a different timeline, there's a different reality going on simultaneously. And it is when you are seeing from your space of your heart and being present and being here, and not always buying into the mind and letting that guide your life, your experience. And we've all been there, and that's why a lot of people are experiencing a lot of imbalances, and especially with a lot going on, the mind's selling you all this stuff. It's selling you, worry about this thing that's disease, worry about this political thing, worry about this election, worry about this, and just constantly about everything, about what you should wear, about what you should, everything. So you see how most people live their life from that space, but you can live it from the more vast space that's more secure and more real, with just simply observing the thoughts, and don't react to them, don't buy into them, and you're able to stay always at peace, always clear, always here, always centered and grounded, and really like in a true space of awake and empowerment and sovereign. And you're not in a state of lack, you're not in a state of necessity, you're not in a state of suffering. You just are. And this body is the experience through, like, it's the interface to this world, and we are able to experience this world through a more wider lens. It's like high definition reality versus like 720p when you're in the mind, and we're over here when you're in the heart. It's like you're running, 12K high def experience where you're like really alive, and in the other one you're just kind of more like hazy, not really even there, always constantly running out of energy, and just always something's going on that doesn't seem to be normal. And it's because it's not normal. So I just wanted to remind you again, don't buy into the mind. And I'll leave it at that. Hope you're having a very beautiful day. Namaste. Blessings. Amitabha. Peace be with you.